It's Valentine's Day!
I know!
And I'm so excited.
I am too. And I want something yummy.
Yeah, and something sweet. And you know, the thing is that just because we've had surgery a couple months ago and are on soft foods or pureed foods doesn't mean that we don't still have a little bit of a sweet tooth, especially around this time of year.
Yeah, and the box of candy is out for me.
Oh, no candy.
Can't have candy. So we've come up with some things that you can have, and you don't have to just have them on Valentine's Day.
That's right. You can have them any time of year. And we got 3 great recipes that are just absolutely fantastic and are going to satisfy your sweet tooth.
With a little bit of magic in there too.
Just a little bit.
So
stick around. Come see what we're up to. So one of the things that I know we both missed a lot of after surgery was cheesecake.
And chocolate.
And chocolate.
Yeah.
And chocolate cheesecake.
And chocolate cheesecake.
Anyway,
you get
point
the idea.
being, chocolate cheesecake combination you can't go wrong with, right? Unless you've had bariatric surgery, and not so much. Well, we've come up with a great concoction that will satisfy that craving, but it also is great for soft foods, pureed foods, all the way up through full solids and beyond. So
we're on maintenance.
yeah,
so
and it's fantastic.
It's great.
All right, what you need is you need a 8-ounce block of cream cheese.
And it does work best if you do have a food processor.
Yes, it does. Although you can make sure your cream cheese is really softened, and you can actually mix this up with a fork too. Yeah. I've done that. Yeah. Okay, and then this is a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. And depending on what your diet lifestyle is right now, if you want to use low-fat, fat-free on either one of those, it works both ways. So,
right. And the thing about ricotta, whenever you're using it in a cream cheesecake situation, you really need to run it through a food processor or a blender to make it a little more silky.
If you want it silky and smooth. If you don't care about the texture so much, it's cool. So either way, see, I like it both ways. She prefers it silky. So whatever you want to do it.
If you're going to fake cheesecake, fake it the right way.
All right, we're going to give this a quick whir in the food processor. See you in a second. All right, so we've given this a quick whir, and as you can see, it's kind of gotten a little silky and smooth right there. Just a little smoother. Now we're going to start adding the flavoring components. And pretty much you can add whatever you want to this. If you have a flavored syrup that you want to add that. You want to add some strawberries, blueberries, cherries, banana, whatever, add that. What we're going to add today, this is my recipe, I'm so proud of this. We're going to add 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. And you really want the best quality cocoa powder that you can find, honestly.
And you can use dark chocolate.
Dark cocoa powder works amazingly well in here. All right, and then here we have 1/4 cup of sweetener, no calorie sweetener. Use whatever kind you prefer.
And if you like using like coconut sugar or some of those, you can do it.
Well, yeah, I mean, we don't.
We don't, but
whatever.
You can do whatever.
And then I've got a couple of teaspoons of good quality vanilla that are going in here. And then we're also going to add just a little pinch of salt. I know it sounds so weird to add a little salt, a little more than that, a little salt to something sweet, but what happens is this little magical thing happens, and the salt actually brings out the flavors of the sweetness, and you don't taste the salt at all.
It makes the chocolate pop.
It makes the chocolate a little more chocolatier. All right, so we're going to give this another whir right about now. All right, and now we have chocolatey goodness.
And it's almost a mousse, but it's thicker than
it's a little bit thicker than a mousse, but it's so good. And it's not mixed up all the way, but that's quite all right.
Yeah, you can work it as much as you like, and just give it a few stirs.
So, all right, so we are going to plate this up, and we've got another variety that we're going to bring out and show you at the same time that we show you this on the plate. So we'll be right back. Stick with us.
Jennifer, that looks wonderful.
Isn't that beautiful?
And you put those strawberries on there. Oh my goodness. Nothing better.
And what this is our chocolate. ricotta cream right here. And this version right here is a lime version. And what we did with this is we just added, it's the same recipe except instead of the cocoa powder, you're going to add a couple of teaspoons of lime zest. And then at the last minute, if you want to, you can stir in about a teaspoon or so of the lime juice. You don't want to add it before the last second because it will curdle if you add it before that.
And this is just as silky as everything. I'm going to dig in. I don't know about you.
I'm going to do the lime here.
That is good. Especially if you've been eating pudding. This beats pudding off.
It does. And you know, and the chocolate is really rich and decadent, but the lime cream is very refreshing and soft. And so they're really, and they actually pair well together as well. Now these strawberries, what we've done with these is we've done a process called maceration. And what you do is you're going to cut your strawberries up however you want to cut them. You can slice them, quarter them. We just quartered them here. And what you're going to do is you're going to cover them with a couple of teaspoons of whatever sweetener you like. We use a no-calorie sweetener. You can use sugar. You can use whatever your body tolerates and whatever's on your lifestyle plan. And then you just let them sit. And that's all you do. And they just come out glossy and gorgeous and super sweet. And I'm going to eat one right now.
If we were in really the main part of strawberry season, these would be ripe enough that we wouldn't have to add anything.
Yeah. But right now they were green and really needed some sweet. But they're still delicious and super healthy. So full of antioxidants and vitamin C and
just good.
Yes.
And so, for those of you that are not ready for strawberries, you can get a strawberry sauce, you know, that is sugar-free.
Omit them.
That's all you have to do.
If you aren't ready for strawberries yet, just don't do the strawberries.
Don't do the strawberries.
But this, absolutely do, because it is fantastic and wonderful and delicious.
I'm going back in for some
Going back in for seconds. I'm going to dig in this little chocolatey corner for me. All right, we're going to come back and we're going to show you a magic trick that...
Unbelievable.
Pretty unbelievable. So stick around. We'll be right back.
Well, we're back and we're going to pull a magic trick.
Magic trick.
How many of you like avocados?
I like avocados.
Avocados are a good, healthy fat, and normally we eat them more savory.
I like mine just straight out of the skin.
Yeah, plain, or in guacamole.
Yes.
Or on sandwiches or salads, things like that. Today we're going to make a dessert. Yeah, I said dessert. Believe it or not. Look at her eyes. She's like, holy moly, what's she come up with now? Okay. We're gonna open these up. This is another recipe that is basically throw it all in the pot.
Yeah.
You know. And for those of you who don't cook, these recipes today are something that you can do. And it's easy. Now you do have to have either a blender, a really good blender, or a food processor. I've done this in the blender.
Oh, these are super, super ripe.
These are just perfect. And I have done it in the food processor, and I like the process of the food processor better. So,
hey, you want to tell them how to pick out a good avocado?
Well,
it's kind of hard this time of year.
It's kind of hard. This is avocado season, though. But see this little stem here on the end? If you can pop that out, it's ripe.
And something else too is you want to give them a little bit of a squeeze.
Yeah, but
and you want just a little bit of a give. You don't want a whole lot of give.
I think the stem end, if you can pop that out, you know it's ripe.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of difficulty of getting
stems.
Really good avocados here without driving some distance. So.
Okay, we have, I believe that's 3, right? Do we got going in there?
I dropped something.
That's okay. Yeah.
And avocados tend to have these brown spots and things in there.
Yeah, that's normal.
That's not bad.
That's absolutely normal.
So don't worry about it. Okay, now we're going to put in 1/3 of a cup of cocoa powder.
Okay.
And we're going to put in a heaping half.
A heaping half a cup.
Now this is, and you forgot the cream.
Oh, we do need cream.
We're going to start with a 1/3 of a cup of whipping cream. Now this works if you're restricting your fat, you can use half and half or You can put a little milk in. It just makes it a little more
You want
silky.
a third of a cup, you said?
Yeah, I think I start with a third of a cup.
Okay, do you want to add the vanilla in there while I do this?
Yes, I'll put the vanilla in.
And that is a whole tablespoon of vanilla. We're using a lot of avocado, so we need a lot of vanilla.
And this is going to be one of those things that you're going to say, I don't believe that's avocado. Where's the top? Here we go.
Here's the top, and we're going to add just a little dash of salt to bring out the flavors. That should be enough. All right, we're going to give it a whir. Away we go. Oh,
No, we're not.
no, we're not.
Something's unplugged. There we go.
It wasn't latched. Now we're going to give it a whir.
Operator error again. We're going to stop it, and we're going to pull down the sides to make sure everything gets incorporated, because we want it mixed very well.
Looks like chocolate.
It
Doesn't look
looks
like avocado.
It does not look like avocado.
All right, well, it looks like chocolate.
It tastes
Give us
like
a couple of little
chocolate.
tasting spoons, and
Oh yes.
I haven't tasted it, so I guess we'll see. I'm very skeptical about this.
Believe me.
I'm not entirely certain that this is, but you know what? I'm willing to try anything once, right?
It's really not bad.
You really don't taste the avocado.
Isn't that strange? That's a magic trick, because avocado does have a taste.
So,
So I think
all
it's
right. Not bad. Definitely something different.
and something that you can have fun with. That's
Yeah.
what this is all about.
This is about playing with your food and doing something fun and unusual, and you know, surprising your sweetie with something that they're not going to expect.
Right, and you don't have to tell them what's in it. Like
See if
her
they
family,
guess.
like her family, you don't want to tell them what's in it.
Half the time we don't want to tell them exactly. All right. Well, we got a mess to clean up, so we'll be
Right,
right back. So, we have 3 really good sweet desserts that you can enjoy from the moment that you start on soft foods and purees all the way through maintenance phase.
Anything's better with strawberries.
That's right. Well, we really, really hope that you guys try these out and let us know how you did, you know.
Yeah.
And if you change them up, again, also let us know what you did. And don't forget to visit us on our Facebook page and our Facebook group, and you can email us. And all of the recipes are going to be on our website, which currently is 7bitesshow.com, but be watching because towards the end of February, our website is going to change to 7bites.net. So be watching for that. But in the meantime, we're going to enjoy our simple sweets, and we hope you enjoy them too.
Put a little magic back into Valentine's Day and see what we're up to next.
See ya.